Mark 1 verse 35 says this: "Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed." This is such a good practice to get into, to find space and to find time. In the busyness of life, in the busyness of stuff that goes on, we should all be a people who still can find space, find time to get a quiet spot where we can spend time with God. And do you know, when I read this, I thought, maybe Jesus had like a really easy week and stuff had kind of happened and it was all okay. But when we read what had actually happened, the day before, Jesus had spent time teaching in the synagogue. He'd spent time with a man with an evil spirit. News about him had spread all over, so people came from every different direction. There was a woman with a fever that left her. And then it says, after sunset. And so this tells me that Jesus had a really busy day. And I don't know about you, but when I've had a really busy day, the last thing I want to do is get up very early in the morning while it's still dark, go somewhere quiet and spend time with God. I want to sleep in. I want to just kind of chill for a bit, but not Jesus. He knew that this was vitally important, that he would go and spend time with God, that he would find a quiet, solitary place. And I want to say something now which is probably going to make your heart stop beating for a moment, but I want you to take your phone. I want you to put your phone, turn your phone off or put it onto airplane mode. And I want you just to spend 5 minutes and just spend time with God. Would you allow him to speak to you? Would you allow God in that moment, in that silence of the busyness of life, allow God to speak to you? After that 5 minutes, you can put your phone back on and life has resumed as normal. But just encourage you to find a quiet space. For you, it might not be getting up early in the morning. For you, it might be in the middle of the day, or for you, it might be at the end of the day. But find space and find that quiet time to spend time with Jesus.